Well, welcome back everyone to the comic book cast. As you can see, we've eliminated Armin because he was praising Avatar a little bit too much. He's getting ready for the Oscar ceremony since he got nominated for Best Picture.
He's gonna lose again.
Uh, so for today um, we got me, Ricardo, our other fellow and beautiful hosts, Mitch and Tristan.
Oh, we did it at the same time. What's going on?
Yeah, we're trying to get back into this because we haven't done something in like 2 weeks. Okay.
See that's called love. You know, when you do something together at the same time.
That's gonna get us demonetized. Can't be saying that.
Not even love. Oh
no,
my god!
No.
Wow, can't believe it.
Yeah.
YouTube is a little bit too wild.
I guess you can catch all of our social link stuff if it's been posted. I haven't checked in a while, but yeah, all of our social links have posted in the description.
All the link trees, all the J chances, all the 692s, all the Ricardos. Literally every single Ricardo in existence is in there.
And yeah, I guess we'll jump right in. How about that Ant-Man trailer? It's been like a couple of weeks, right?
So it's been 2 weeks now.
Yeah.
But the movie's only around the corner, right? It's what, the 17th of February?
Yeah.
You got
so like 2 weeks,
like 2.5 weeks, 3 weeks.
Yeah, 2.5 weeks.
I like how everyone flipped over Corey Stoll as MODOK.
Yeah, it's weird because he's gonna look weird no matter what. He's a giant floating head.
He's literally just a giant face.
Me personally, I'm like, what do you guys expect they were gonna do? It's like you're just gonna have to accept it, just like you accepted everything else that's happened up to this point, up to Phase 4. And like this is the weirdest thing is where after everything you've seen so far, a person with a giant head is where they're gonna jump the shark.
It's the fact that everyone's like, he should look like Palpatine. It's like, no, he shouldn't. No.
Why would he look like Palpatine? You've seen MODOK? He's just little stubby arms.
People want the wrinkly face, man. They just want the wrinkles. And
that's not MODOK.
People are weird because I remember when MODOK leaked, it was like, why does he have a Power Rangers mask? He has no mask. Oh my god, he's ugly. Here's the thing, I thought he would be uglier no matter what. So I don't even know.
It's weird. I never really got that. I like if you've seen MODOK, doesn't matter where he's in, he's pretty ugly and he's pretty deformed. So that's what's gonna happen.
I say all people have done, right, is they've Googled MODOK and the first picture that comes up looks like Palpatine in a gold chair. That's all they've done, and that's why people are saying Palpatine.
Maybe it was Palpatine in the chair.
I'm looking.
He was always in a chair.
I mean, yeah, but I'm just like, because I've seen multiple versions of like MODOK, and I was like, which version looks like Palpatine? What are they looking at?
There's a very grey-faced one that does kind of look like him, but that's just one out of 1,000 different versions of MODOK. I think he looks fine, personally. I think it looks funnier. Who takes MODOK seriously, right?
I mean, he can be serious, but not many people take him serious.
Exactly. He's a giant head.
Yeah, I mean, in the trailer,
I'll never like MODOK.
Yeah. I mean, the
Corey
trailer,
Stoll's a beautiful person. How dare you?
Yeah. I mean, I've seen in the trailer, I guess the premises of Quantum Mania is that what Scott's trying to turn back time, I guess, something that you're not supposed to be doing.
I say Kang's like, hey, you help me out and I'll give you those 5 years back with Cassie. And spoilers, he's not going to do that. No.
Yeah, that's the thing. I was like, has he not learned about time travel? Unless you're gonna
Scott might be an engineer. He might be a smart man. He's not very smart. He lacks the common sense.
That's because like when I was watching the trailer, I was like, does he not remember what happens? It's gonna branch off. You're not gonna get back what you want unless you're gonna replace that version of you in another timeline. So.
That's why King was like. That's why King was like, "Damn, are you an Avenger?"
It's like I've killed you before.
Well, that part is funny. It's like he thinks because he can't remember. So he's that insignificant of an Avenger.
The disrespect. Come
He
on.
was like, "Are you one of those Z-level comic book characters I've been reading about?"
Yeah, it's. I don't think Ant-Man's making it out of this movie.
Agreed. You gotta go.
Like
It's time.
I don't know.
He doesn't have to. How dare?
Look, man, you gotta
Like,
go.
he want Carlos says like he wants Stature to headline. I was like, really, Stature?
Might as well just kill everybody off.
Or like, is she going to
I would
Stature this?
agree as long as she's Stature. If they come out saying she's Stinger, then no, she can
That's
stay
what
there
I'm
with
saying.
Scott.
I think she'd be Stinger, wouldn't she?
See, I don't know.
Because
They've only just
likes her
shown us
dad
her
more.
in the helmet. Like in the promotional stuff, she's wearing the helmet. Every other time it's just I can't remember the actress's name. I want to say Catherine Newton, but no, it's not. But anyway, you just see her face, and now we just see the helmet, so we don't actually know what she does. She's got the colors of Stinger.
Yeah,
She's
because
very much not.
Because me
Stature.
telling I think that they're gonna go with that by giving her both the abilities to grow and shrink and fly. It's just give her something different than the other two.
Well, this is the weird thing, right? Because Ant-Man can both shrink and grow.
Yeah,
But
but
you only
can't
ever
fly.
see Wasp shrink. He doesn't fly. That's a very. He has the ants, but that's a very fair point. So like, surely just having one or the other would let you do both. But
I feel like she would have like a perfected version after this movie, of course.
But I want to do the whole comics thing where she actually has, like, it's an innate thing. Like, she absorbs the particles and then she can just do it without the suit or anything.
Maybe.
And that's how you make her different to the others. Like, she hasn't got to press the button; she just does it.
Maybe because it's like because other than that, it's like I don't know how to make her different. Because Stature is just giant man.
Pretty much, yeah. But she's better because
Like
Scott Lang's kind of whack in the comics.
Well, there's one more that's even worse than Scott Lang, but people forget about him.
I do not want any disrespect on O'Grady.
Are we talking about the
we need an
Black
Ant-Man
Ant?
4 for O'Grady.
Mr. Pete Tom Shower Guy.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Mr. We could have fun on the graveyard of my best friend.
Exactly.
See,
what's going to happen is Scott Lang gets stuck in the quantum realm. The world needs an Ant-Man. So who comes up? O'Grady. There we go. World's happy.
Thunderbolts 2. There you go.
Exactly. There you go. It all comes together.
What is like? See. What did you do? I sold an Ant-Man suit.
This is $1 billion idea. Cracked it.
Do you have like a theory on who what Kang wants Scott to steal, since that's been his gist for the past every movie now that he's been
I'm gonna assume, right, it's to do with the chair. Because we've seen the time chair in the trailer a couple of times, right? But if he's got the time chair, why is he stuck in the quantum realm?
Oh.
So I reckon there's something someone's guarding something. Maybe it's the guy from The Good Place who we've seen, and like Bill Murray, like if they got something that he needs that powers the chair that lets him get out or something. I don't know.
This all would have to tie back to Loki in a way, right? Because
I mean, possibly, but unless this does something for Loki season 2. And also, where the quantum realm's out of time, you could say this is before Loki. But this, I don't know. Maybe the post-credit scene or one of them is just see the whole TVA thing. Unless the TVA Kang is a different Kang.
Oh my god! you know what?
You're gonna have a lot of Kangs.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised.
Yeah, because if the whole, if you're doing Kang and the multiverse, right, you might as well just have 1,000 different Kangs.
True. I mean, they teased it.
There already is 1,000 different Kangs.
Yeah, it's like that's what the King War is all about. Is them
it's a real
fighting over for control of the multiverse.
Secret War's just going to be like Jonathan Majors punching himself for 3 hours. He'll win all the Oscars. Best actor, best supporting actor.
I wonder if they're
best actress, best supporting actress.
Yeah, they're gonna do that one bit of the Council of Kings where like when the kings are talking to each other, they have to give themselves new names while they're on the council because it's saying king over and over too many times gets on the nerves.
We're absolutely gonna get that. I can feel it.
That's definitely the plot for
even
King Dynasty.
Even that one bit where like one of the kings is actually like they refer to him as Fred Flintstone.
Yes. But it'll be Craig Crinstone because
yeah. Yeah, that's good. The only thing in the trailer I did like is what everyone else likes for like some really weird reason is that Kang is just beating Ant-Man into submission. So it's just like I guess
Scott does something right because Kang's missing clothes on his arm.
Man, Kang probably tripped and fell.
I mean,
Kang's that clumsy. Wow.
Well, if you look at Kang, it's he really does get close and personal. He doesn't just shoot lasers and stuff. Like if you challenge him to fisticuffs, he will beat you down.
I mean, the size of Jonathan Majors, yeah. This is like you know, let's not have this guy shoot lasers. Let's just have him beat the crap out of people.
He probably told Ant-Man, he was like, look, no powers, no nothing, just straight fists, and Ant-Man tried to cheat. He was like, see? Told you.
So have you seen Creed? Bang, bang. No, I'm excited. I like the Ant-Man movies. They're not my favorite. Ant-Man 1's still top tier. I stand by that. Ant-Man 2, it's all right.
Ant-Man
I like it.
kind of guy.
I liked it when I first saw it, but it's very
It doesn't hold up.
I suppose it's more. I hate using the word, but for a lack of a better word, it's kind of like filler, but not really filler. It's got the only relevant thing really is the post-credit scene. Everything else just felt tonally out of place for like Infinity War Endgame at the time, but it's whatever. It's still okay. It's not a bad movie. It's just not their best.
So any final thoughts?
But now he's leading Phase 5. So
who? Kang, big boy.
No, Ant-Man.
Oh yeah, he's gonna die. Leading.
He's not gonna die. He's just gonna be stuck. He's gonna be stuck, just heavily bleeding.
Just throw him in the garbage.
No,
it's over. Ant-Man's time.
What you saying? Throw him in the garbage when Evangeline Lilly is right there.
You're right.
Mrs. I'm gonna go to Canada for a Nazi rally. Like, yeah.
Oh.
But it's just truckers. Was it though?
You're right. Just kill off everybody. Just keep the daughter alive. Leave Cassie alive.
No, we need Douglas and Pfeiffer.
R.I.P.
Oh, that's just. Poor Douglas.
All right. So, any final thoughts regarding this Ant-Man trailer?
I can't wait to see it. I know a lot of people were like, finally, what is it? The MCU is back on track. What are you talking about? It's I guess they don't like different types of media with their IP. They just want, the melodrama of saying who's right and who's wrong, even though half the time the ideology they don't understand. But it is what it is.
I'm excited. I like Ant-Man. I like that it's he's gone from capping off a phase to
starting
leading one and leading the charge with a big player like Kang. So also it's got Corey Stoll as MODOK. That's hilarious. I'm here for it. As long as Cassie's not a Stinger, then I haven't got a problem. If you sting her old boy, I'm going to complain. I'm going to be annoying even more so.
And I hope King just whoops Ant-Man for like the last full hour, nonstop.
You're a horrible person.
Just every suplex known to man for one whole hour.
You're gonna go where that priest went, where they played Rihanna as torture for 1,000 years.
Sounds like a great time.
Not for a priest, apparently.
Oh god. All right. Speaking of trailers, we also had the trailer for The Mandalorian season 3, or what I like to call Dave Filoni's Another Order 66. How do you guys feel about this trailer?
It's the return of good Star Wars, and I'm here
Yeah.
for it.
Yeah, it's like it's weird. I mean, if you don't like certain things, it's okay. For me, anyway, it's I was more interested and invested in what the Mandalorian had to offer
Mhm.
than like what Andor or even what is it, mid
Oh, I forgot
batch
about
have.
Andor.
Oh, the mid batch is so. I haven't seen season 2, but those first 3 episodes were so bad. It's oh my
Yeah, because
god.
that's all cause I see. The only time I remember it is when I scroll through Twitter sometimes, and I always get the people as it's okay. You just have to get through 4 episodes of the Bad Batch, and it gets good. And I'm like, yeah, I'm probably gonna pass on that, man. It's like it's no STU, but because I've seen a couple episodes, and I'm like, if it takes a while to get good,
Here's
and
the
half the
thing,
stuff
right?
yeah.
It's Filoni Star Wars, and the Filoni Star Wars cartoon. It takes at least 2 seasons to get good.
Yeah, and I'm like, if it's like,
Yeah, that is
setting
true.
stuff, yeah, if it's like setting stuff up and there's barely anything going on, there's a lot of talking. Yeah, I'm gonna check out.
They like to weed out everyone, and so there's videos on TikTok where it's like, "This is just for the boys. The girls gone cool. Let's get into it." Like they're getting
Yeah,
rid of all those sorts of people. Like, no, I say
Yeah, he
those,
did it for
not
Rebels.
just the girls.
yeah,
Not just that. Like they get rid of all the people they don't want, and then it's like, hey, now we're gonna go into the good weird stuff.
yeah.
That's the formula for his stuff, but that's what it is. But Mando, I like Mando. I'm excited for him to be the Mandalore or whatever the highest Mandalorian is. I can't remember.
He's gonna pay Pedro Pascal just being best dad of the year.
And ironically,
Yeah.
being the worst in The Last of Us, yeah.
It'd be like that. It'd be like that. The world has gone to whatever that world has become. Might as well be semi messed up dad.
Yeah. But no,
But
Oh, well,
because they don't really show that much in the Mandalorian trailer. It's more catching you up because it has been a while. Even though Book of Boba Fett was a 2.5 season, but
they did
even
show
that,
Mandalore, right? I wasn't bugging out when they showed the planet. That was Mandalore, correct?
yeah,
they're going to Mandalore.
yeah. But I can't pronounce in Mandalore, but the highest rank is was it? It looks like it's general. So
No,
like,
there's like a king sort of level, like the one who has like the dark saber and sits on the throne and everything.
uh,
I want to say they called it the Mandalore. I'm not entirely. I've got that from somewhere. I can't.
I
Remember. Some
literally
descriptions of the
forgot the
planet.
name. It's been so long.
Yeah, but there is like
okay.
a title for the king, and I can't quite remember right now. But that's what I'm assuming Din Djarin's going to become, right? Like his whole story is him uniting the clans and whatever.
I feel like he'll do all that, but he wouldn't want to be king because he got to take care of his kid. He enjoys his son.
But his son can sit there and chew on that little silver ball while he does Mandalorian.
Oh, I thought you were gonna say he was gonna chew on frog people.
Oh,
I mean
no.
that too. Maybe the Mandalorians like the French. They just like eating frogs. Or maybe some snails. Bit of escargot.
And then with regarding like the Mandalorian season 3, I'm really curious what they're gonna do with Moff Gideon. Because that was one person that they didn't show in the trailer, right? They didn't show Gideon.
They didn't know, and he's been in every season so far.
Yeah.
I mean, he's got to come back at some point, right? He's part of that story. He's not a loose thread as such, but
With how much the actor has been teasing, like, oh man, Moff Gideon, for like the past every time he talks about it on the talk show, oh, you guys are not ready for what you're about to see.
He'll come in like right at the end and just absolutely blow stuff up.
comes up in the post-credit scene. I was like, what?
I've destroyed Mandalore once. I'm going to do it again. Kabloom. And now, there is a shot in this that people can't decide if it is like the Purge, not the Purge of Mandalore.
You mean the Jedi, the Purge of the Jedi?
The Jedi War with Mandalore and that, or is it Order 66?
I would assume it's Order 66 because didn't it cut to Grogu after that scene?
Yeah, because he's like a 60-year-old baby.
Yeah. It could be that they're teaching him about the Jedi and against the Mandalorians, trying to make him choose which one to be. He has to give up one if he wants to be the other. He's gonna cuckoo and then just force choke someone. Because this kid's got no chill. He's just taking it.
I mean, well, if you look in the trailer, it's like Grogu's like he was going like gun happy with the Force, and he just like launches that monster out of the cave.
Green lizard dude, yeah.
Yeah.
He's like, I don't pass out every time I do this, Nakacha.
Yeah, I'm getting used to this.
I'm 50. I'm 51. I'm no longer a toddler. What was that?
No, I said Grogu changed with Luke Skywalker for like a week, and now he's like best boy. Would have thought.
Exactly. He did see Grogu's like the raw, untapped power Luke was talking about. That's why he went to kill Ben. He said, "Don't be like Grogu."
Grogu over here in the Rise of Skywalker. He's like, could it be me? Like Ray gone. Grogu over here be only like 70 years old. He was like, man, I'm only a teenager.
He's finally got his first pube. All right. Do you think this is Filoni and this is Favreau?
Mm-hmm.
When does Luke show up or Ahsoka?
I put more money on Ahsoka showing up more than Luke.
See, I'm thinking both still.
I would assume Ahsoka appears in like mid-season, like the mid part of the season.
Solid bet.
Because they would have to, right?
I mean, they have to. They're all connected. They're part of the story now. I'm gonna say Ahsoka mid and then Luke at the end. Again. They're just walking out of nowhere. You'll be like, hey, Mandalorians and Jedi should be friends. Goodbye. And it is never mentioned again.
But what about good old Boba Fett though? Boba Fett appearing?
Boba Fett can just go off and be an old man sitting on the throne.
I don't get how he wasn't in this trailer. Excuse me. At the end of Book of Boba Fett, kind of.
You really want Boba Fett in this?
Yes.
He has to. He has to. He had better writing in the Mandalorian season 2 than he had in his old show.
Man needs redemption again.
No, he doesn't. You can just.
He needs redemption. We've just given him a slight character. I just want more shots to two of them together. They look cool. I'm reverting to my 13-year-old brain, just like, yeah, Boba Fett's cool.
Are you sure he's cool? That's like he got defeated by a blind dude, so can't be that cool.
Yeah, but he he has a baby rancor. He is now cool. Now we'll hear no slander. The guys are mean. That's all it is.
Oh man, but yeah, Mandalorian season 3. Setting up the whatever Star Wars cinematic universe that they're trying to do. The Filoni verse.
But the good side of it. No.
The good side.
Yeah. Whatever they're trying to do with Ezra and Ahsoka and whatever is happening, just.
That's like, it's like, I would love for it to have like a mix of, some of what's happening in Andor and some of the stuff that's for more of the casual crowd instead of trying to me anyway, from looking out, and it looks like they're just trying to have like side project to see if that can take off without trying to continue with the numbered movies. So
All I say is you don't want anything like Andor. That was so good.
I have no opinion on Andor other than like I seen like the first couple of minutes and I turned off the TV.
Yeah, because this is
Smart.
yeah, 'cause this is like what it feels like because they're not making any movies currently right now. They're just focused on the series as of what they said last. So that's what it just feels like to me is that they're trying to see what kind of sub series can take off to hold off until they can actually make another movie.
You wait. They'll get the Mandalorian to a point where it's like the big conclusion to everything, and they'll be like, "Surprise, we're doing a movie."
Didn't Iger like tease that though? Like when before Iger left and now he returned, didn't Iger was like, well, the possibilities of the Mandalorian getting a movie, it's right there.
Well, yeah, but
That was so long
he
ago,
has
I
to,
can't remember. It
he
wouldn't
has
surprise
to
me.
he has to fix things first. So like,
Oh
so
yeah,
like,
the
Man's
yeah,
got
tequila
work to
shots is
do.
like $1,000.
it's like I had a timeline, but at least that's out the window now. So I'm gonna have to wait.
No, the irony that the Mandalorian was originally a Boba Fett movie, and then the Mandalorian could become the actual movie with the Mandalorian as the star. Full circle, I love it.
Speaking of, full circle, I don't know if this was a good transition, but I'm gonna go with it. So Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. is canon.
Yes,
Yes.
yes.
But why?
Well, why not?
Because
Why not?
contradictions. It's into
Look,
mid.
at the end of the day, this isn't. If she actually is in Secret Invasion, it's not going to be the same Quake. It can't be. There's literally no way it can be the same Quake.
Or they could do the whole it is and it isn't. So
Nah.
Just out of curiosity, Mitch, can you give me a little rundown on what happened towards like Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. and
Well, towards the end.
Yeah, I would like an understanding.
Well, it ended at season 5, and then no one should ever watch anything past that, because just when it tried to do too much, right, and they got multiverses, they weren't in their own reality at the end, and it just off the rails. I can't even. That's all I remember really.
Yeah, good thing Feige didn't care about the show.
Well, he's just put out that official timeline, or he's going to be putting it out, so we'll see.
It's in small quotations only. These episodes are canon.
Kevin Feige punching the wall. He was like, I can't believe I gotta make this canon now. Oh.
Nah, the show itself won't be, but Quake it'll be the same actress. That's my bet anyway. I just found it funny how this came about.
Because she attacked like what, Charles Murphy, whatever this guy is.
Yeah, he's always been like.
Is that the Murphy Law guy?
Yeah. Or Murphy's Multiverse, is something like that. I can't remember.
Or the Super Scoopers.
No, he's trying to dunk on Chloe Bennett, and she's just like, you suck. Your tweets aren't going to age well. It's just like, okay, cool. So you just told us exactly what's happening. It's like, okay. Especially given the context, because he's saying, she'll never be with Sam Jackson, like side-by-side acting and that. And it's just like, well, if his tweets aren't going to age well, then it's obviously Secret Invasion. Where else is Quake going to show up?
Secret Wars, just for her to die.
Oh.
They're like, in this timeline, everything is non-canon. And King was like, well, like this King just gave up. He was like, please don't hurt us anymore.
See, this is the thing, Kang Dynasty and Secret Wars, they can just be like, yeah, this stuff's canon. Like, this is not the Coulson from the main timeline, but we're going to bring that Coulson over and do it that way.
We could see that. You got and then you got like, bring back the Runaways, please.
Who?
Oh, how dare you! I like the Runaways. Bring back Cloak and Dagger. It's a
yes, the Cloak and Dagger. Yes, yeah, I like those two. Though I wouldn't be against a recast of Cloak and Dagger, but that's neither here nor there. If I I don't want the Runaways because that show was bad, but they crossed over with Cloak and Dagger, so that's a sacrifice I'm willing to make, to be honest.
Yeah. So Chloe Bennett just coming back, just basically casually saying that she is.
Mm.
Even if she did appear in what you said, Secret Invasion.
Secret Invasion, yeah.
Yeah. So even if she did appear, what do you think her role would be? Her being a Skrull?
I thought you said squirrel for a second, and
No,
I do
no, no, Skrull.
apologize. I was like, wow, Chloe Bennett's a squirrel. That's
Not Squirrel Girl.
confirmed. I don't know, in all honesty. A scroll could be quite cool. I could see that happening. Then again, I think everyone's going to be a scroll in Secret Invasion, right? It's 90% of the point of that plot, so.
Yeah, and now that I think about it, it's going to be very interesting because then before you even lead into King Dynasty, you have to worry about people being scrolls. Who is who?
I thought you were talking about Tippy Toe, the squirrel.
She just comes in, I'm Tippy Toe. Surprise!
Yeah. But that's what Secret Invasion supposedly is like, it's a mystery about who's who, and it's just nothing mostly about the Skrulls trying to, I guess, take over New York at that point in time.
How long you think this plot point would continue? Because I feel like it's been, no lie, I have not remembered Secret Invasion until Mitch brought it up, and I was like, oh wow, this is like really under the nose.
That's because there's literally nothing about it. We had that one teaser, and that's it.
Yeah, it was a teaser and a rough estimate of when it's supposed to come. And
which is it this year or is it next year?
Yes, I think it's this year. I think
should be right.
I know they've moved a ton of stuff, and I can't remember.
Because they've been filming it right for a hot minute.
Yeah. It said it's supposed to premiere early 2023.
It's the first. Yes, the first show we get this year.
Yeah. So it's gonna,
which is nuts because they're not advertising it in the slightest.
Yeah, it says earlier. Well, it's gonna be the shortest one out of all the shows with only 6 episodes.
Well, they better be an hour then.
No, 30 minutes. So you get.
Hours.
I'm not going to stand for one division's like 21 minutes. I ain't doing that with Secret Invasion. No way. Yeah, that must mean we get a trailer with Ant-Man then.
Yeah, maybe.
Could you assume it'd be in the spring?
Yeah.
We'll call that right around the corner.
We got there's like what 2-3 shows coming out this year, right? Is that? I don't know.
Yeah, is that? Is Loki season 2 out this year?
Oh yeah, it is. It's out this year.
It should be, because I remember they said Loki will return. Let's see.
Yeah, I honestly take 2 weeks off and I just forget everything.
Yeah, I remember it said some tentatives they were looking at it during the summer of 2023 for Loki 2.
Yeah, because I think What If was supposed to be out this year as well, but that's been pushed back. Same with Agatha, which has just started.
Okay, I just found it. Kevin Feige said that Loki season 2 should debut this summer, 2023. So.
Right, so that means it's going to be out in the winter because their should for these TV shows is not accurate in the slightest.
Once Kevin Feige said should, you already know.
Or it could be that one weird thing where they say summer and it's more like sometime in September. It's still technically summer.
Say it's technically, as long as it's before the 21st September, it's technically still summer. Get around these seasonal changes.
Any final thoughts regarding the quick verse?
I've been telling people this for like 2 years, so
that is true. Which is
I'm happy. You watch. She's saying this just like she's playing 4D chess here because she said this to him and then he made an article about it. You watch. She's not actually going to be in it.
I guess we'll find out.
The ultimate troll.
Oh man. And speaking of returns, Tobey Maguire, after getting that little bit of MCU money, he's back. He's ready to return one more time as Spider-Man.
He's like, damn, your bag's that big? I want more. He's a greedy young man.
I mean, hey, might as well.
He's in Secret Wars, let's be honest with ourselves.
Oh, of course.
They're not going to pass up having him and Jackman together. There's no way. Along with everyone else. Like,
Ang Lee's
you
Hulk
need
at
that
the same
lineup.
time?
Yeah.
I know
Well,
that's disgusting, but
I mean, it's the same time period, right? It's the
Yeah.
early 2000s. Why not? So I didn't go
Yeah.
for it.
Ang
As long as
Lee's
it's not
Hulk-
Ferrigno's Hulk, I'm okay with it.
Because Ang Lee's Hulk is like, he was so OP. Every time you hit him, he was growing. He was like, what? Why is he becoming the spinach giant? What's happening?
In fairness, that's a good that's what the Hulk does, right? He gets angrier and gets stronger and bigger. Like,
Yeah.
Bruce and Jen are gonna look over like maybe we should do
He was like, maybe I should get a bit more angry.
that. And then boom, we have the Maestro and everyone's dead.
But yeah, Tobey Maguire said, like, you know, he's down to do more Spider-Man, or if they ask him, he's always very open up to it. I mean, that's great. Hopefully Sony doesn't look at this and be like, let's make you part of the Morbius verse.
Oh. I mean, Morbius is about to sweep the Razzies, right? So they'll make a sequel to it.
Oh yeah, Morbius got nominated for every Razzie, right?
Yeah.
Best actor, best actress, best music,
best movie. You name it, he's up for it. I just can't believe that came out last year. That's
Morbius?
Yeah.
I honestly forgot. I haven't seen Morbius.
No.
All I had to see was the trailer and the final credit scene.
No, I saw the end credit scene because it was on Twitter, and they had an HD quality, and it looked horrible because it didn't really made any sense at all.
Yeah.
I say I've seen the credit scene and that have sex scene where Matt Smith's just dancing. That's all I've seen in that movie.
I didn't even know that scene was real.
It doesn't look real. That's the point.
The fact that this movie exists, or that movie exists.
The fact that people keep giving Jared Leto main character roles is insane.
Yeah, rest in peace, Tron. It was.
Yeah, I saw that.
Don't talk to me about that.
I'm hurting just as much, Ricardo. I've been begging for Tron for years, and I get monkey pawed at the last second. Like, what's this?
He's gonna be the protagonist. Like, no.
There's some cosmic deity somewhere does not like me. So you can get Tron back, but it's Jared Leto.
Yeah. Oh, man. But
yeah. I'm down for more Tobey, to be honest.
Yeah. He did great for the short time he's been. Same thing.
I say for a pensioner, he did fantastic. Like, you know, out here the bad bag. Like, just go.
Got stabbed like 2-3 times in the back. Yeah. He's fine. He said that him and MJ is working. It's hard to believe because MJ be with like 30 guys each movie.
It's Stockholm syndrome, right? He says it's working, but it's complicated. The complication is she's like having an affair. At least one.
In that one short time of him being with Tom Holland Spider-Man, MJ's like, oh my god, I can't believe you're gone again. Where's Harry? Harry comes back from the dead.
Oh, wouldn't that be something?
That'll be a little bit too wild. Hopefully we do get Hugh Jackman. You know, Hugh Jackman is ready to return to everybody from the early 2000s wants that MCU money. I mean, hey, I don't blame them because that Secret Wars is going to be so.
Marvel's going to be bankrupt by the time Secret Wars comes out. It's just like, we
really?
have to pay literally everyone. God.
Kevin Feige did said, or this was rumored, but I'm pretty sure Kevin Feige did say he wants everybody.
Apart from Alexandra's chip. She's the only one that doesn't come back.
Who?
The guy who played Storm in the younger versions, the more recent ones. She's like, you think we're going to get him recast? It's like, yes, you are going to get recast. You
was
have
like, "That's
one
why we're
more
killing
movie
you
and you'll
all."
get killed off, and then you'll be recast. Like, watch, it's fine.
That's what Deadpool 3 is, man. Gotta kill.
It's gotta be.
Get them, waste all those contracts. You're like, look, you're here to die. That's it. Kill off
First 5 minutes, bang, gone. Thank you.
Kill off the New Mutants cast. Don't give them no more chances.
I still haven't seen that.
You can live your life without it. Trust me.
Yeah.
It's
I mean, I was
It's
on Jared's channel last year, and we talked about it. And the only thing I know about that movie is 2 bears or something. There's 2 bears inside everyone. That's all I know.
You can live your life without it. I promise you. It's gonna hurt you. It hurt me.
I mean, I'm not. Unless we do the commentary, I'm not gonna watch it because the commentary for that movie is still up in the air.
Sure.
I fear that it's gonna be next. So
as long as I'm not forced to watch Avatar 2. That's pretty much it.
I ain't watching Avatar 2.
I'll watch Avatar 2 when you watch Avatar 2. So
I'm only watching Avatar 2 lose an Oscar. That's it. That's all I'm doing.
Like, watch Puss in Boots instead.
I do want to watch Puss in Boots, to be fair.
Oh, you're gonna love Puss in Boots.
That's good.
I'm just gonna wait until it's out on TV, though. I'm not going anywhere to watch it.
It's on Amazon Prime. You can rent it.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
Yeah, you can rent it.
Oh, see, we're promoting Puss in Boots too. Free sponsorships. Whew.
When I get my living room back, I might watch that actually.
Oh man. And yeah, any final thoughts for Tobey? No other returns?
Make Spider-Man 4. Get Raimi back. Sudden.
Really? You really
Yes.
want
Might as well. I think Raimi said he's open up for Spider-Man 4 too.
Yeah, he said he's open up to it. No, it's like that. It's like, dude, like, do you really need it?
Yes.
You don't need any movie event. It's just like, hey, why not? Look, make a Spider-Man 4 just to annoy the Raimi fans, because it will be exactly what they don't want.
No, they want it, but they want it.
No, because they want an old,
No, that's
old
Spider-Man
2000s.
I know that's what I was about to say, is that they want it how they remembered it. They don't want it like
Exactly. It would never be the movie they want, like, because it would have actual character development in it. Because you can't make those movies now, because he has to be old.
The whole script is online too, for Spider-Man.
There it is. Yeah.
You can search it up.
I mean, like some of the original movies did have, some things that where when he was older, it's like he did do his own stunts. They had a dummy dressed up as Spider-Man.
Oh. No, give me like an old man Parker or a midlife Parker where he buys a Porsche because MJ's sucking the life out of him, and not in a good way.
Might as well throw in Andrew too. I need to know why he killed all his villains in his universe, and he's
We know why.
He over here being salty over one girl.
That one girl is the best thing that Spider-Man's ever had. All right.
Why would you kill Rhino in front of a kid?
Because he's seen what happens to Tobey Maguire's MJ, and he's like, I don't want that. I want Gwen.
I forgot about that. Is that what he was saying? Is that he killed the Rhino? Oh man.
Yeah, that manhole cover went straight and pulled Jim Martin's face. That's my headcanon. And that poor kid watching him's like traumatized now even more.
Like you don't just come out and tell Tom Holland Spider-Man, I don't pull my punches anymore. Crying. You know what he's done. He kills everybody. He's a menace.
Kurt Connors is like decapitated somewhere, just like
he has a whole mantle. Yo, Kane should be afraid. I don't know how he's gonna beat Andrew if you don't pull him. Oh man, that's gonna be funny. Yeah, and I believe this is the end of the show.
Yeah. Got 45 minutes out of it. It's not bad.
45. Armin will eventually come back.
Yeah, when the snow melts. No.
Or if Avatar 2 doesn't win the Oscar, he'll probably never return. Cause
good. I can't wait to watch another Avatar movie lose another Best Picture Oscar. Can't wait.
I don't even know why it was nominated in the first place.
Because it made money. That's literally it.
Well, yeah.
It's always the way. It's a pity Oscar, really.
Pretty much. Just because it's James Cameron, let's be honest.
But look, what you got to think about is, right, the Academy hates like big franchise movies. Now that Avatar's got a sequel to franchise, so 3, 4, and 5 ain't getting nominated.
Right? I didn't think about that. Wow.
And Cameron's going to become the thing he hates, unironically.
A superhero movie.
Nature will heal itself. It's just a waiting game.
Yeah. Oh well. Yeah, that's on Cameron. Well, see you guys next pod eventually.
Can't say next week because we don't know. It might be.
All right. See you guys.